Ico is a video game where you, the player, get to hold a girl's hand. While working at Sony Computer Entertainment as a visual artist in the 90s, Fumito Ueda came up with the concept of a game about holding hands. Years later, in 2001, after forming Team Ico, Ueda finally published that game about holding hands. Released for the PlayStation 2, Ico is a puzzle-based game in which a boy by the same name, Ico, has been imprisoned in a castle, banished from his village due to the horns growing from his head. After breaking free from the strange contraption imprisoning him, Ico meets Yorda, an angelic girl whose phantom mom, the Queen, tries to kidnap her through various ominous black holes out of which several shadowy figures spawn. In doing so, the Queen wishes to use Yorda's life force to extend hers. As you work together to escape the labyrinthian castle, you as the player must protect Yorda from her dark fate by holding her hand. But why hold her hand? Why go to such lengths for what's essentially just an endless ball and chain style escort mission? Well, when left alone for too long, Yorda becomes vulnerable to the Queen's attacks. As long as you hold her hand though, keep her near and protect her, the shadows can't hurt Yorda. This, holding her hand, is Ico's primary mechanic. While this sounds fairly straightforward in theory, this protective dynamic is complicated by the game's various Zelda-esque puzzles. Due to her limited mobility, these puzzles in Ico often require that the players separate from Yorda for minutes at a time, in turn fostering a sense of urgency as you rush back before the shadows get to her first. Furthermore, the player needs Yorda to progress through the castle, to open barriers, and to use save points. This relationship is no doubt inspired by Eric Chailly's 1991 release Another World, an action-adventure game in which the player works together with an alien captive to escape a high-security prison camp, cited as having influenced Ueda's game design. So sure, Ico's this cool old game with a nifty mechanic, right? I get to run around a castle, solving puzzles while I hold a girl's hand. But it begs the question, why? Why does Ico matter? Why does Yorda matter? Why does anything matter? Oh god, well I can't really help you on that last question. But I can sure as hell give you a damn good answer on those former few. So that's what I'm gonna do, if I can manage to get down from here. Yeah. Language. In Ico, language is a key element in establishing a relationship between you, the player, and Yorda. Ico and Yorda do not speak the same language, so the player also cannot understand her. Because of this limitation, instead of Ico and Yorda communicating through verbal action, they communicate through physical action. It's because of the physicality inherent to Ico's relationship with her that the player is drawn to Yorda. You want to protect her. You don't want to let her go, yet to progress further you have to, in turn strengthening your desire to reunite with her, to fend off the shadows trying to take her away, to hold her hand once more. After finally opening the castle gates, Yorda is noticeably strained, falling and losing grip of your hand. As you struggle to cross the bridge, you want nothing more than to hold hers tight, just to go a little further, but the bridge beneath your feet is drawn in, and Ico falls. But then, in a final show of strength, Yorda reaches out and grips your hand. But it's not enough. As Yorda is consumed by the growing darkness behind her, Ico plummets towards the ocean. Through the simple mechanic of holding hands, of protecting, all this emotion, this attachment, it's built up and without dialogue, rather with the language of physical touch, of connection. And so I'll say it again. Ico is a video game where you, the player, get to hold a girl's hand. But more than that, it's a story of connection, made possible by the physical relationship shared between Eiko and Yorda. Eiko serves as a short and sweet example of gaming's potential for creative and individualistic storytelling through gameplay, its ability to grip the player in a way no other medium can. It's a cult classic game that, according to this interview from Famitsu Magazine, inspired the likes of Hidetaka Miyazaki to become a game designer. Like, it's literally the reason we have Dark Souls. So, among the vast sea of games released today, let Eiko stand as that which puts on full display the artistry and emotion that games can create. As a representation of relationships told not through words, but through holding hands.
Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for checking out this video of mine. If you liked it, feel free to let me know. If you didn't like it, feel free to maybe not let me know, because that might hurt my feelings. As we're watching these credits scroll, how about I tell you about this song we're listening to? This is a song I made called Yorda. Made it the first time I ever beat the game. And it'll be on an upcoming split with some homies of mine. So if you like it, check it out. I'm giving a butterfly a skeleton on whatever you want to listen to your music. Apple Music, Spotify, Bandcamp, it's all there, I promise. So yeah, thank you so much again, guys. Take care. Hope you have a good life. Peace out.